I want you to imagine this guy named Bob. Being a regular fella with a 9 to 5 in America, he wakes up at around 7:45 every morning. Makes the same quick breakfast of oatmeal, then hops in his car to drive to work, taking the same route he always does. At work, he coasts through the day, mostly uninterested in what he does, and he finishes up by around 5 p.m. On his way home, he listens to the same nostalgic music that reminds him of the life he once had when things were new to him. When he gets back home, Bob cooks up one of the 4 meals that he's learned to cook. To distract from the banality of his meal, he puts on something to watch. He scrolls aimlessly through streaming services till he finds something mildly interesting. Consuming both food and content has become an inseparable tradition to Bob, and he simply cannot imagine eating a meal just to enjoy it. When the clock strikes 11 p.m., Bob crawls into bed, feeling neither excited, scared, or sad about the next day ahead. He again wakes up at around 7:45. He makes a quick breakfast, hops in his car, and I think I'm becoming Bob. I mean, it's like, no matter what I try, I just end up falling into the same patterns. Perhaps you've also noticed that your life has gotten a little bit repetitive, or maybe this video has reminded you of the monotony that you'd like to forget. While patterns build important habits like sleep, diet, and exercise, I think we shouldn't be such machines at other aspects of life. Our surroundings and biology push us to form patterns in every step of life, and I think we need to push back. But first, let me get off this boring gray couch.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Hey, I need a little help with my video. I want you to pick 3 random locations to film my video in.
I mean, I can help, but I thought it was all scripted anyway.
I just need you to give me 3 random locations, okay?
Okay, well, the script says I should tell you to go to a creek, your roof, in the middle of the road. And it's a little weird. Here it says I should tell you to wear a tail.
Okay. Well, these are some good ideas. Thank you. I'm definitely not gonna wear a tail, though.
Okay. Also, are you trying to hang out later this week?
Okay. So, why are we so good at becoming machines in the first place? In both research and philosophy, the answer to this question lies in the instinct to be efficient. When life was all about survival, we had to properly allocate energy to our brains. We would figure out things fast, like which route is best to get to a hunting ground, and we would stick to it. Survival was placed at the utmost priority, and any deviation from our habits was sure to waste precious brain energy. But here we are now, in the beauty of modernity. Survival has become much easier, but our drive towards efficiency remains. The hunting grounds have been replaced with offices, but the monotonous routes have stayed the same. Since our basic needs have been largely fulfilled, we now have excess cognitive resources, which we can use to stress about both the past and the future. Yippee! So, it seems that we need to fight against millions of years of evolutionary development. Although that sounds quite hard, I think a solution arises in a wonderful 5-syllable word: spontaneity. It's a beautiful word, isn't it? Now that we understand that monotony arises in the drive towards efficiency, it's clear to see that spontaneity happens when we're rather inefficient. Now, though this may sound bad, I think this inefficiency is exactly what makes life worth living. New experiences as a result of spontaneity force you to process what is happening in the present moment. Your life is slowed down in a sense, as your brain has to process every new thing that you're experiencing. In slowing things down and bringing you to the present moment, spontaneity completely erases the mental fatigue of languishing over the past or the future. On the other side of a new experience, you may find yourself wondering what it was you were even worried about in the first place. In breaking your physical patterns, you find yourself able to break your mental patterns. Also, y'all are scared of death, right? If you're gonna die, then why should you spend so much of your life doing the same things every day? Why should you cook the same meals, see the same things, and do the same hobbies for years on end? In the noble fight against your own mortality, what good is it if you can sum up your life in a few quick sentences? Ah, yes, I did school until I got a job. Then I had a job until I retired. Now here I am at the end of my life. You cannot waste your precious life falling into monotony. In the lifelong battle against monotony, the hardest part may be choosing what to do. To help you out, let's go back to Bob. We'll try and give him some suggestions, and we'll see if they can help you too. Looks like he's about to head to bed. Let's help him out real quick. Hey, Bob! Hello? Before you go and do the same thing that you've been doing for the past 5 years or so, what if you tried living tomorrow a bit differently? I can help you.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, first, you should wake up a bit earlier and try a different meal for breakfast, like an omelet. I'm sure you're getting a bit sick of oatmeal, right? I think so.
Okay, wonderful. Well, you better get to bed now. Sweet dreams. Alright, hey, hurry up now. We ain't got all day.
Wow, that was fun. Hey, buddy, okay, you gotta go, all right? You got a day of spontaneity ahead of you.
Oh my gosh.
You better hurry up.
Okay. Okay, now what?
Alright, so now I want you to take a new route to work. Down roads that you've never gone.
Okay.
And listen to some new music while you're at it. I'm getting sick of the music you keep playing.
What? All right. But like, where do I even start with that?
Well, Apple Music just finished a list of the 100 best albums of all time. So there's definitely something new for you there. Try that.
Ooh, this looks fun. Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, just the way the singer was able to...
Hey, now is not the time. You're late in about 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Okay.
And by the way, on your lunch break, do research on a new hobby you want to try, like drawing or starting an aquarium. It'll be useful after work. Trust me.
Okay, yeah, I'll be sure.
Yeah, just get to work.
Well, Okay, what now?
Okay, do you have a new hobby you want to try?
Yeah, I really want to try drawing. Ever since I was a kid, I always found interesting.
Hush, golly, daylight's wasting. Go to a hobby shop, get some pencils, paper, and a book on how to draw. So stop by the new Chinese restaurant. I hear they got real good shrimp.
Okay, where to now?
Now you should go somewhere new. Explore a part of your town that you've never been to. There's this cool spot nearby where you can watch the sunset. You should start there.
Okay, but doesn't the sun set in an hour?
Yes. So go there and begin learning how to draw. Try that new meal you just got. Heck, you might even see somebody you know. Just get out there.
Okay. Man, that was amazing. I sat for a little bit drawing while I ate that delectable shrimp dish. And then I met somebody I knew from high school, and we caught up as we watched the sunset. He asked me if I was free tomorrow, and I said yes. And now we're going up on a meetup tomorrow, and I just can't wait. Thank you, Disembodied Voice. Today has been amazing.
Yes, glad to hear it. Now go home, reflect on your day, plan a new course of action that incorporates a bit of spontaneity into your days. Remember, your death may come at any moment, so avoid spending your life in monotony. Keep trying new hobbies, going to new places, or even appreciating new forms of art. Be spontaneous always, my friend.
What a nice fellow that Bob was. Anyway, I hope this video has shown you that our natural drive towards efficiency has led us to live very monotonous lives in the present day. Additionally, I hope this video has shown you the benefits of breaking the patterns of monotony and has given you some ideas on how to live life a little bit more spontaneously, just like our friend Bob. Before I go, it's important to emphasize that some patterns, like sleeping, eating, and working, are important to maintain. Notice that I didn't tell Bob to skip work to be more spontaneous, but instead suggested what to do with the free time that he already had. Having an overarching self-defined purpose like work or family is still important, but I think within these bounds, there's a lot of free time that we waste away to efficiency. Good luck, stay spontaneous.